right. Welcome everybody to the Becoming 2022 celebration night. We're really excited that everyone could stop by, and we're excited to hear from the students and the teachers about the portfolio class, which this exhibition is the curated capstone for that. But first we're going to hear from Becky Ocampo, who works for the Pathways, and she's going to talk a little bit, and then we'll move forward into the fun. Thank you.
Hi, everybody. I just wanted to congratulate everyone. And on behalf of the Arts Pathway, we're awarding every artist that's been featured $15 one card credit. With your one card, you can buy things from the bookstore, in person and online, and all the cafes, the dining services and vending machines and printing services. So I just wanted to congratulate everybody on behalf of the Arts Pathway. If you need to reach me, I'm at artspathway@ccbcmd.edu. So congratulations.
Wow, that is so wonderful and generous. Thank you so much for contributing to these students and celebrating this night with us. Thank you so much. For those who don't know, Becoming 2022 is the once-a-year exhibition that we host that showcase the works generated from the students in the portfolio class. These are, semester-long projects, and they work really hard, and they turn out wonderful. And we're so excited to have these talented students come through and be able to put on an exhibition every year. I thought we would start with the teachers, maybe talking a little bit about their experience. I think we have Ozzy here, so they can talk a little bit about, what it was like teaching y'all, and if anyone from the Essex side wants to chime in about how they experienced sort of the program and all that, feel free to, and then we'll move over to the Catonsville when Sharda manages to jump in, or we'll use another teacher. So let's jump into the Essex side. Put Ozzy on the spot.
Oh, okay. Hi. So it was, for me, I can only speak for myself. It was a great experience. I mean, I enjoy teaching this way because it's fun to make the students spend. Then they're going on this journey, and luckily I get to come along, and I like to see. And it's really wonderful seeing their discoveries, how they're dealing with the problems, how they solve them, maybe giving them a little hint or help along the way. And truly, for me as a teacher, my goal is to help them become the best, whoever they are, that they are. Not be somebody else, but be their real self and be the best of it, because we only got one of you. So I just want to thank them for letting me, come along. That's that's all I got to say, I guess.
Well, that's wonderful. And if any of the students want to jump in at this point and talk a little bit about their experience in the portfolio class, please feel free to. You can just go ahead and unmute yourself and start talking, and absolutely okay, no pressure if you don't want to say anything.
Hello, this is Will Neibauer. Can everybody hear me?
I will.
Yeah, I will.
Well, I just want to say for the Essex ARTD 258 class portfolio development, I want to first thank Tricia Kiner and Ozzy Mesa for working so well together to become mentors for these students who need a lot of guidance during this critical time. And the other thing that what I think is really strong about our department is the faculty who also participated as guest critics to come in, and hopefully for the arts for the portfolio students, that allowed you to meet other faculty who you hadn't met yet and get a new perspective on your work. So the show looks really beautiful. Thank you so much, Nicole, and Emily, and then also a big thanks to Ann Lefter for all her support. And I just really think it's exciting. These pictures look great. I'm excited to see the 3D scans of the gallery, and the show will be up for a little bit longer, and I can't wait to get back in there and see it in person again. But you guys did a really good job, and you have a bright future ahead of you. And I think the important thing is just keep making art, making the best art you can. And as Ozzy said, be yourself, and that'll take you very far. So good luck with everything. And then also, I'm always available if you want to talk or have someone else to look at your artwork. So thanks again, you guys. Good job.
Thank you, Will. And it looks like Miranda, it looks like you have your hand up. If you wanted to go and say anything, please feel free.
Sure. Yeah. Hi, this is Miranda Batista. I just wanted to say, like, I had my thing was muted, that's why I couldn't enter earlier. I had a pretty good experience, especially just with Ozzy and Trisha. I had never had Ozzy before, but I have had Trisha before, so it was a nice, like, comfortable entrance into portfolio. I would say that they were very invested with just trying to make sure that the students were true to themselves. So I really do appreciate that, because I, until this semester, had never made work about such like a personal, such like personal experiences. It was just a whole nother level of stuff I wasn't willing to share with other people until kind of like they encouraged me. So that was a good experience out of portfolio.
Oh, that's wonderful. Thank you so much for sharing. And I'm so glad to hear that, this was such a positive experience for you. If any of the other Essex students, or if any of the Catonsville students would like to jump in, that's cool too. If any of the other teachers want to talk about being guest critiquers during this, that'd be great.
Hello, this is Aiden from the Essex portfolio class. I just wanted to share, it was such an invigorating experience, and it was very unique too to have the combined classes with both Ozzy and Trisha's mentorship, and having a wider range of peers and students as well to kind of reflect our ideas off of one another. And it was a really great experience to apply the skills we had learned in CCBC, and kind of learning to apply all of those skills to develop a more personalized style, it's a really nice breakthrough into kind of our lives past CCBC and our careers as artists. And I think that it was just a wonderful experience. So thank you to Ozzy and Trisha, and as well as all of the guest faculty members who were there, including Jessica, Sharon, Will, Emily was there too as well. Thank you. And to everybody else, it was fabulous. Thank you so much.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. This is great. I think Eric, I saw you pop up for a minute there.
Yeah, I didn't want to interrupt the Aiden and the wonderful sentiment there, but I visited both portfolio classes, and it was just an absolute honor to witness the development of the work of students that I had both had in previous classes. I see several names on the list of participants tonight that it just brings me great joy to see your name and then see your work in both the Essex and or Catonsville galleries. And I'm just so proud of all of you for working so hard. Any school to which you transfer or employer for whom you're going to work, they're going to be lucky to have you at this point, because your work is so wonderful. And it's just so impressive to see everything that you've produced. And it was just a joy to visit the classes. So thank you so much for allowing those of us who are your instructors to experience your growth over your time at CCBC. It's very valuable to all of us, and we definitely cherish it.
I second that.
That is fantastic. Thank you. If there are any other students who want to jump in, please feel free. And also, we'll get ready and do awards, and which is always a fun time. And if you have any moment that you wanted to speak up, like if you were one of the recipients and want to talk about your work, or for one of your fellow students and just wanted to talk about the experience of that, please feel free to interrupt. I know this is always a lot more tricky when it's still via virtual, but we still want to have that that experience of everyone gets together in a room and we get to celebrate y'all. So it's not formal. Please feel free to interrupt at any point. But if we're ready to go, we'll get ready and jump into award time, which is always the best time. We have 5 categories that everyone voted on. I will tell you there were some very tight races. We're going to have our lovely coordinator announce the winners as they come up. We have 5 categories. There are makes me smile, makes me think, best use of color, best use of composition, and best in show. And there are, we're really proud of everyone, but we also think this is a fun celebration. So the awards can be a little more playful. Like as I'm saying this, I am staring at the giant bottle of bubble mixture that I got about 10 years ago during this. So just to let you know that we're back into the swing of giving out sort of playful awards, but that just remember to put, your award-winning artists now on your resumes. So don't forget to do that, because that's for truth. And you'll also get little plaques with names and what category you won in, and you'll be able to pick these awards up at either campus that you are at, either the Essex or Catonsville campus, and that'll be the fun of it. So without further ado, here we go.
All right, hi everybody. Thank you, Em, for leading us up until this point. So we're going to go ahead and start. This category is Makes Me Think. And the winner is for CCBC Catonsville, Not Too Small by Stephanie McLaughlin, and CCBC Essex, forgive me if I say this wrong, Moy May, and please correct me, by Hannah Myers.
Fantastic. Good job, guys.
You can clap. Go ahead and clap.
Yeah.
You can clap.
Yeah.
So the next category.
So and the
do we want to
award.
talk first? Does anyone want to say
Oh,
anything, or no? Are we good? Okay.
And then the award is this one. You can create recycled beads out of paper. And, so if you ever have your old sketches and you're like, oh my goodness, I can't even believe I did this 2 years ago. I've grown so much. You can rip them up and make a whole new project out of them through your recycled beads. And you can think about, the earth and recycling and reusing and repurposing and, changing
all the bracelets you can make.
Exactly, bracelets. I mean, you can go crazy with these things. So that is that is your Make Me Think award, is to further thinking through other media. All right. Oh, and there's an animation for you. Yay. Great.
Oh, and sorry guys. So the awards are actually a surprise to me because Em picked them out. So I'm sorry if I giggle or something, because I do kind of love this part. All right, so the next category is Makes Me Smile. For CCBC Catonsville, Eunoia Changes by Denoy Morgan, and CCBC Essex, Street Dance by Amelia Plotkin. So,
Yay. Good job, guys.
And what are they winning?
They are winning. That's right. What's that? It's the doodling robot. You can build it. You can make it doodle. It'll make you smile, guaranteed. So thanks for making us smile with your wonderful work. And I honestly don't know what kind of creations these things make, but I'm really excited to see what y'all do with it.
Okay. And so our next category is Best Use of Composition. Ooh. Okay, so for CCBC Catonsville, that is The Roaming Couple by Ollie Gray. And for CCBC Essex, it's Heartbeat in the Brain by Elizabeth Pence Scribner. So very good. Congratulations, everyone. And what did they win?
Yes, and all right, they win. Da-na-na-na-na-na.
Ah,
Make your own hand kit. Figure out what kind of composition of a hand you want, or other things. I think you can put whatever you want in the mold. I can come up with a couple of gestures I would think about over the last 2 years that I would want to permanently memorialize. But you can do whatever you want. It'll be a blast. And yeah, if I know we're going, if you want to jump in and talk, because I think I see Elizabeth, don't have to, I know I'm putting you on the spot as one of the previous, or Hannah too. No worries, you can jump in with her or wait till all this done, jump in, everything's beautiful.
and so our next category is best use of color. And we have at CCBC Catonsville, Baltimore Interior by Jonah Tannenbaum Vogler. And for CCBC Essex, Mind Spill by Tori Lomax Bay. Congratulations.
And you win a t-shirt tie-dye kit. Learn all the different ways of folding the t-shirts to come out with different patterns. What a fun spring summer activity as you head off into the new 2022 year. Enliven your wardrobe with color.
Very colorful.
All right, and final category
Is the best in show. So who do we have for best in show? Okay, we have Voluntary Commitment by Andrew Wise, and for CCBC Essex, Cattolica by Miranda Batista.
Congratulations, guys.
Congratulations. Yay.
And your prizes. So you get a wonderful sketchbook with both graphite and charcoal pencils. And I know you're sitting there thinking, wow, that's a really serious prize after all those goofy ones. But don't worry, because best in show, you also get your own mini waffle maker. Huzzah! Make as many mini waffles as you want, or put crayons in them, or whatever. It's just a mini waffle maker. No need to take it seriously, but have a lot of fun. Congratulations, everybody.
I do want to see a crayon waffle. That would be an interesting project. I can imagine a gallery covered in those. So if anyone wants to go ahead and speak up, please feel free. I'm just going to put a little tiny plug in there. It was very nice to come back and see all the work that everyone had really put forth in the pieces for the Becoming shows. It was really fun to hang, which is always a challenge when it comes to the student exhibitions. But you guys were so thoughtful and thought out exactly where you wanted stuff. And thank you for all the patience too when I originally put a few things up the wrong way and then went back and fixed them. So you guys were great, and I really appreciate all the work that you did. And it was really nice. It's actually one of my favorite ones that's come across in a couple of years. So really good job, everyone. But if anyone does want to speak up, please feel free. Just hop on in and say something.
Hello. This is Miranda Batista. I'm happy. Thank you for. I'm just glad that I was able to get that award. That made me really happy because my piece was extremely personal for me. It was about like my cultures and like me growing up using having to be Catholic. So I thought, I'm very glad that I was able to at least like share images from my cultures, flowers, botanicals and vegetation. That was a part of my piece. I'm glad that I was able to share an altar, a part of me now and what I practice. So it was just, I'm very glad that I'm just able to share these things with people, because a lot of people I knew growing up, they didn't get exposed to these things at all. So I'm glad that like people now get exposed to like some of these things that I didn't get a chance to learn about when I was a kid. So I'm glad. Thank you.
It's a wonderful piece. And it really was an extremely tight race for all the categories at both campuses. So it was a nail biter right to the end, and really exciting to see the turnout and how much love people were having in response to all these pieces. So it's really just congratulations to y'all. And this will be up on the web, as well as our Will mentioned our 3D tours, and so those will be up on the web as well. So you will have immortalized on the website, as the internet is forever, and you'll be able to go back and reminisce and feel really proud of yourselves, because you should. It's a hard thing to do during a hard time, and y'all did really well. So congratulations.
And real quick, Sharda popped in. So Sharda, would you like to say a little something about the semester with the students?
Yes, thanks. Hi. Sorry I was late. Technical difficulties. I'm just really grateful to have had the opportunity to work with our group at Catonsville. We had a wonderful, wonderful synergy. The students were just so insightful, particularly in the way that they critiqued and encouraged one another. I have very rarely witnessed such an insightful critique session as this group happened to deliver. It was really, really nice to watch, and they did a wonderful job all semester and ended up with a beautiful show. Thank you, Nicole, for your wonderful exhibition design. It looks really professional, and I'm just really grateful that I had the opportunity to work with this group of students. Thanks and congratulations.
Thank you, Sharda. Did anyone else want to hop in and say anything, or?
Well, that's
Okay.
We're so proud, and we hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening, and that y'all just go back out in the world feeling like, hell yeah, I did that, because you did. That's great. So congratulations to everyone involved, and huzzah.
Yes. One last round of applause. Good job, everyone. Really, really good job. As Emily said, congratulations. So everyone have a really good evening. And as she also mentioned, your prizes will be at the gallery, probably starting Monday or Tuesday. So feel free to go ahead and stop by, and we'll get them to you. Okay.
We'll send a letter out about the wonderful pathways.
Yes.
Reward, which I think is going to everyone, which is just amazing. So we'll send y'all a letter about that too.
Okay. All right, everyone have a good evening. Thank you.
Congratulations, everyone. Great job.
Thank you.
Have a good evening.
Great job, guys.